What were your memories of Artur Beterbiev on the national team, on Russian?
Leader, he's a really good fighter. He's strong.
Black.
Close fight.
No, close fight. You say close fight?
No, was it a close fight? I'm asking. Was it easy fight, close fight?
The boxing world is buzzing with excitement as the countdown begins for the highly anticipated clash between World Boxing Association Super Light Heavyweight Champion, or BBV, and challenger Dmitry Bivol, with only 2 weeks remaining. Fans are gearing up for an unforgettable contest that could leave a lasting legacy in the sport. Bivol is focused on reclaiming his title and reaffirming his reputation as one of the most technically skilled fighters in the division. On the other hand, BBV, known for his incredible power and undefeated record, is determined to cement his status as the undisputed leader of the 175 pounds division.
Your power hand was as effective as you wanted it to be? Or was it like banging on an anvil?
No, he's like a wall.
Their first encounter took place on October 11th in Saudi Arabia, where BBV narrowly secured a majority decision over Bivol. 2 judges scored the bout in favor of the Canadian, with tallies of 115 to 113 and 116 to 112, while the 3rd judge called it a draw at 114 to 114. This rematch holds more than just a title at stake. It represents a chance to determine the true light heavyweight champion of this era, with both elite skill and raw power on display. The Showdown has all the ingredients to become a modern classic and is set to be one of the most memorable bouts of 2025. Dmitry Bivol and BBV will face off in this eagerly awaited clash on February 22nd at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Punches to break this wall. I was throwing it to target, because with guys like him, if you're trying to break the wall, you could be catching the...
This rematch picks up where their October fight left off, with BBV coming out on top. Both fighters were undefeated going into that match, and while Bivol lost, he showed his best against BBV, who fought cautiously. BBV's slower style, similar to Canelo Alvarez's, didn't yield much success. However, as the fight progressed, BBV's aggressive attacks proved too much for Bivol, who struggled to handle the pressure. Now, as BBV defends his undisputed light heavyweight title against the former WBA champion, Bivol, trainer Mark Ramsey has been studying the opponent. He's confident that the information he has gathered will be helpful for the rematch, though he's keeping the details private. Ramsey remains optimistic about the upcoming camp. "We now have more information after facing Bivol, and we know him better," said Mark Ramsey, BBV's trainer. "The same is true for him. He knows us a bit more, but we have more to work with as we start our training camp." BBV plans to capitalize on Bivol's increased bravery by going for a knockout. Ramsey added that if Bivol relies on movement all night, it would hurt him, just like in their previous encounter. It wasn't until the 7th round that BBV took control, when Bivol stayed in front of him for too long.
On camp, I know he was in the senior team, but...
No, we spoke sometimes, a couple of times, not too much, but we had some games.
That's when the fight shifted, and BBV landed a shot that seemed to hurt Bivol, giving him momentum to go for the finish. After that, Bivol slowed his attack, appearing to struggle with BBV's power and realizing he wasn't prepared to take those kinds of punches. The confidence he showed against punchers like Canelo Alvarez and Lyndon Arthur faded after the 7th round. Bivol now faces a must-win situation to earn a trilogy. If he can outstrike BBV, he'll get a 3rd shot at the undisputed light heavyweight title. But if he loses, there won't be a 3rd match. Undisputed light heavyweight champion BBV and Dmitry Bivol are set for their February 22nd rematch at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. BBV won their October bout by majority decision. If Bivol wins the sequel, a trilogy fight is likely. Turki Alek, head of Riyadh season, confirmed that a 3rd fight is in the works if Bivol emerges victorious. Both BBV and Bivol, ranked in the top 5 pound for pound, have no rivals at 175 lbs other than David Avanesian.
In the national team, sometimes we were doing like stretching.
Did you look up to Artur Beterbiev?
Yeah, in the beginning, of course, when I came to national team senior.
After his win over David Morrell, David Benavides is the mandatory challenger and plans to attend the BBV versus Bivol rematch, sitting ringside to scout both fighters. Reflecting on his first loss, Bivol said he wished he had moved more and thrown more counter punches. "I was too careful, trying to find the perfect moment. I should have acted instead of waiting." On BBV's punching power, Bivol wasn't shocked but was surprised by the strength in BBV's combinations. He compared it to Canelo Alvarez, noting Canelo hits harder with a single punch, but BBV can sustain his power throughout combinations.
Obviously, there is a weight difference.
Canelo?
Yeah, I know there's a weight difference. Was there a different type of power?
It's different. Canelo using single